I read for you this poem called God Gives Thanks. A little note, I worked in the Middle East for 20 years. This is towards the end of my stay there. And this is in Jerusalem. I was the rector of the Pontifical Biblical Institute in Jerusalem for 10 years. So that's the setting. God gives thanks. Feeling down after 20 years in the Middle East, now that I am leaving, I wonder what good I have done. I feel I have been of very little or no help. I am disappointed in myself. But then suddenly, one day, God pierces through in words saying, Tom, thank you. That was all. No indication specifically what God thanks me for, just Tom, thank you. But that made all the difference. That's another powerful grace in my journey with God. Very, very powerful. I mentioned that I'm about to leave the Middle East after 20 years there. I had moved from Jordan to Jerusalem. I had worked for 10 years in Jerusalem, and I was feeling down. Again, this is in the midst of the turmoil of the Middle East, the ongoing turmoil of the Middle East, Arab, Israeli conflicts, the conflicts of all other countries in the area. It seems to be endless. There's a sense of hopelessness there. And feeling within that, I've done nothing. I was feeling down and disappointed in myself. And it was right within that context one day that I had this wonderful exchange with God. God burst through, and the message was this. It's not that I hear voices. This is the unavoidable message for me. God said, Tom, thank you. What was God thanking me for? God did not say that. I could list some things that were successful over 20 years, but at the end here feeling really down that I had done so little. But that wasn't the point. God just wanted to say thank you. And with reflection over the years, what I've come to is that God was thanking me for staying on the job. God was thanking me that I didn't lose faith. God was thanking me that I didn't lose heart. He did not list the successes that I could have thought. I think it was deeper than that. The communication was deeper than that. God was with me all of that time. And really, I would say that that long 20 years was a significant period in the development of my own spiritual life, within a constant kind of sense of helplessness. So God was thanking me on a very deep level. Tom, thank you. And that made all the difference. So let me read this again. God gives thanks. Feeling down after 20 years in the Middle East, now that I am leaving, I wonder what good I have done. I feel I have been of very little or no help. I am disappointed in myself. But then suddenly one day, God pierces through in words saying, Tom, thank you. That was all. No indication specifically what God thanks me for. Just, Tom, thank you. But that made all the difference.